All right, guys, Last Explorer's Guide. Let's try to hammer this out really quickly. Fight start. We're going to put Namo and Jebo uh, together. Iku's going to follow behind. Blinks from Iku need to be going behind, not in front. Says here, Blinks go behind. Box pops. It is only Xancha and Krimi. They are the only two that are going to be popping boxes. If you're not those people, the only time you're popping is because I tell you to, or they need help, and they calm that they need help, and when they do come that they need help, it is not free for all. Still needs to be coordinated. So please be aware. Um, these get baited on people. The circles spawn them. So ranged, we can never play on top of the two bosses that we're hitting. So ranged healers stay out of melee, and melee, you need to be very careful. Okay, do not accidentally touch a box and pop it. We're going to be feeding Iku first. When we feed Iku, it's going to swap, let Jebo keep going forward, and Iku and Nama get stacked together. We're going to be focusing Iku at this point, and real quick, when we start fight, we're focusing Jebo. Fire circles ideally look something like this. Doesn't have to. Just make sure you clear debuffs. These circles, when they go off, do not move your health bar at all. So don't use it offensive. You just need to clear your debuff fast. When you are waiting for these circles to go off, you need to be looking around you and finding thinking not just about how you clear, but also what do you do to help someone in a less ideal location clear quickly as well. So, what that might mean is it's more ideal that I go to immediate right and clear now, but it's better that I leave it for the person that's an ice circle, that fire circle for that ice circle person that's further off to the right because that's the closest fire circle to them, and I go somewhere else. You need to be smart about it because this debuff will hurt and it will slow. Freedom, Tiger's List, all that other stuff for the ice debuff people should help with the slow feature of it. Um, we're keeping Nama and Iku on top of each other until about 255. There's going to be a blink that occurs from Iku. When this happens, we're going to take Iku and blink him in front. Prior to all of these, he's blinking behind, and now it's going to be Nama zooming up to Jebo, and now they're stacked here, and now we focus Jebo, and now Iku is leading, and these two are following, is what it's going to look like for a little while. Feed Nama, we do these soaks, Venn diagram as best as we can here. Make sure you get in 1 to bounce you to 2 to bounce you to 3. Blinks are now going ahead of the boss because Iku's ahead of us. And this is just what the next set should look like. What we don't want to be doing is putting them side by side like this. We want to be leaving a little bit of a gap. We also don't want to be putting them on the outside circle like this. Ideally, they look something like this. After the Nama ult, we're going to keep Nama behind, and then we're going to stack Iku and Jebo together. Blinks go ahead still, and then we are focusing Jebo until about 10% because once he does his ult, we won't be hitting him for quite some time. When we do feed Jebo, we're going to have Iku and Nama stacked. So, and once we do this, it's like Nama's right here, and then we bring Iku back to Nama. These mushrooms get baited on mostly ranged people from what I see, but it could be anybody. Try to bait it outside. Ideally, we don't bait it in here, bait it to the outside. And the other thing too is try to bait the trash boxes away from the mushroom as well. Because what can happen is you can take this mushroom and get bounced in the air, and you can land on these trash boxes, and then we accidentally get 4 stacks immediately when we land, and that's obviously no good. When we get these bombs, we want to take it to the outer edge, obviously, and we want to take it ahead of Jebo, okay? So if he's going this way, we want to basically put it in front of him. By the time this bomb blows up, he will be right here. So this next picture, he'll actually be closer to right here or something when the bomb blows up. But yeah, if he is in fire, we don't really give a shit. It's fine. He should be so low that we need to be facing these guys, and then we'll have the ability to get this guy lower via range DPS just fine. These mushroom bounces, we only get 1 in Mythic, only 1 mushroom per jump. You cannot activate it early. We all need to go together because about 4 seconds after the first person uses it, it disappears. So we all need to jump basically at the same time. Real quick, blasting through a kill video. These trash boxes, when they come out, just to kind of show you what we're going for here. Circles come out. This is a fired up POV. Circles come out. Don't be in the circle. Wait for them to land, and then we pop. That is just Krimi and Xancha doing it the entire fight. No one else is. Wait for the bleed to go off Xancha and Krimi, and then step into 2 more. And then whenever we randomly get a box with a fish in it, it does not put a bleed on, just so you guys are aware. So you guys are basically just watching this debuff and popping boxes together at the same time. Once the dot falls off, you pop the next two, so on and so forth. Only 2 spawn per, and there should be 6 that spawn per set, per cast. Okay, so this is feeding EQ. So we are getting first circles here. I don't really, ideally, we have some sort of system for this, but I'm going to trust you guys to game. This looks really good to me too. Put 4 around the boss and put 2 behind. I don't really care. Just game. Make it work. And I'll let you see when these circles go off. Their health bars do not move. Okay, they do not move. So don't use a defensive for those. Back to popping boxes. Second set of circles. Surround it. Surround the boss with them is completely fine. We just go. Okay. Zoom ahead to the next one because everything is on repeat from here. This is a Nama empowerment, so we line up these circles. Notice how they put the circles inside of one another as best they can, so the Venn diagram, and do it just like this. Get bounced into 2, and then get bounced into 3. Do not miss these soaks. People missing these soaks will make it very, very dangerous. Also, during most of these ults, Xancha and Kermi, we will need to be popping boxes, so we need to make sure we're staying on top of that job. And then we get the next empowerment. Notice how they leave some gap and move it to the side. This is very, very good. This is kind of what we want to be doing. We want to be keeping the middle as open as we can within reason. Okay. Being those hooks. Now we have got one more empowerment to go. You guys all know what it looks like, but trying to show you guys better what we're trying to go for. The next ult is happening here soon. It's at 97%. Also, I'll show you when you pick up this fish, you actually have to click. So notice the blue arrow on the ground. He's going to move his mouse over it, and it's going to click to pick it up, and then it's an extra action button to do it. We're not going to have a dedicated first person unless we need to have one. This is just going to be whatever because Kermi and Xancha, the two most mobile ranged, are going to be busy. So bait Shroom as best we can here. Ideally not in the center like how they are. I think baiting it more to the outside like where the bosses are is better. Do not accidentally touch that Shroom. Very, very important. This bomb, they do it incorrectly. Where the bomb should be going is actually more behind Gebo than there, but they'll game and it'll be fine. If we have this positioning, then the way they do this bomb is fine. This is their 3rd kill, I believe, and this is a different way than what they did it, but this was the best example for all the other mechanics minus this bomb, so this is why I chose this poll to look at. But ideally, where the bomb is at is where Iku and Nama would be right now, and then Jebo would be basically where they are right now. So the mushroom would be where Molaris is at right now, so on and so forth. And then, yeah, make sure you don't fuck up this wave. Again, you all have to jump at the exact same time. Do not go early. I will be counting it down. Jump. And then by the time they land, the shroom is disappearing. Okay? And then we will do that one more time. And obviously, we still need to be clearing boxes. We need to make sure we're trying to bait these boxes. So if I go back to, we have throw junk happening right now. We need to bait these boxes away from the mushroom so we don't accidentally land on them. And then we need to get close to the mushroom, jump, and then don't accidentally run into them because they actually, I think they popped 3 here. Yeah, they just popped a 3rd. So, but yeah, that is the entire fight, guys. Thanks for watching. Let's go kill.